What's up, YouTube? It's Connor. Welcome back in to Sports Live in the 215. Sorry for the long delay. I'll get back into making content with this video today, and until I can get my computer fixed, I'll probably have to put the videos on my phone. So sorry for the dip in visual quality, but if you guys can handle that, so can I. Today we'll discuss the Eagles' top 5 candidates for their offensive coordinator vacancy. Starting at number 5, Joe Brady. For two key reasons. A, he's done it at the NFL level now for a number of years with Josh Allen, and in the college ranks, he actually called Joe Burrow's plays, which led Joe to the greatest college quarterback season of all time. Well, that Joe Burrow season is, I think, enough for his candidacy, because it shows that he can not only call plays for quarterbacks, but call great plays and plays that lead them to have the greatest seasons in the history of the sport. So that's why Joe Brady is at number 5 on my list. Number 4 is Clay Kubiak of the San Francisco 49ers. I just think what he's done with Brock Purdy, even though Kyle Shanahan calls the plays and gets the credit for the creative play designs, and it's his and his dad's offense, Clay Kubiak also helps design the plays. I believe he's either the quarterback coach or the offensive coordinator in San Francisco. As always, feel free to correct me in the comments with which position he holds, because if he's the quarterback coach and the Eagles interview him for the offensive coordinator position, the 49ers cannot block it. However, if he is the offensive coordinator for San Fran and the Eagles interview him for the same position, the 49ers would be able to block it, although the NFL may see it as a promotion, because there's play calling. He would be the play caller. So there's an element of promotion, or there's an element of more responsibility, rather. Number 3, ironically enough, is his brother. Is his brother Clint Kubiak. I mean, just seeing what he did, not just last night, but this whole playoff run with Sam Darnold, and really this whole season with Sam Darnold, really helping him clean up his turnovers going into the playoffs was absolutely huge. So, and he designed that Shaheed deep ball. I want to say it was in the first quarter. Yeah, and he can scheme people open, which Patullo could not do. Again, and I will die on this hill, Patullo may just be one of these guys that's a good assistant coach, but not a good coordinator. And that happens, especially in high-stress jobs like the NFL. But yeah, Clint Kubiak would be an excellent hire for the Eagles to get, and I would be very happy to have him. So number 2 for me is Davis Webb. He's the Broncos, I believe, offensive coordinator or quarterback coach. One of the two. He he helped Bo Nix have an incredible season. Really was able, along with Sean Payton, to help him be, I think, third in MVP voting, third or fourth. So, and he's been a backup quarterback. He knows what the game looks like from the sidelines, and like how to call plays and stuff. I know he doesn't have play calling experience because, well, actually, he does have play calling experience because he called plays as a quarterback. So he can transfer that experience to being the Eagles' offensive coordinator. And finally, the number one, my number one hire would be Broncos QB coach. My fault. Bears offensive coordinator, Declan Doyle. Reason why is, the last 2 years, he's worked under both Sean Payton as the Broncos, I believe it was quarterback coach, and this year he worked under Ben Johnson as his offensive coordinator, and he helped two of the best young quarterbacks in the game develop at a really early age. And I know Hurts isn't at that early age, but I'm just saying, like, Jalen, I want to say he's like a 27 or 28-year-old guy, so having a young coach's perspective would greatly benefit him, and I think Declan Doyle would be the perfect offensive coordinator for the Eagles in Philly. Obviously, thank you guys for sticking with me. Sorry for the long wait, and videos will be broadcast from my phone until I get my computer fixed. As always, thank you guys for listening to this, and as always, it's been so long since I've said this. As always, go Birds.